Hello, friends. How are we doing today? Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hello. It's good to see all of you. It's been a little bit, which sorry about that. sorry, sorry to be super infrequent with streaming. I'm gonna be honest, we've been going through it with Bella. But I wanted to get a stream in and come in and stream with you guys, the new Pocket set. But hi, Jedi. I'm so sorry about the streak. Hello. But also good night. Thank you for being here. Bucket, thank you for the 75 stream streak. Dino, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Bucket, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. And Dialix, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 75 months. My God. Lord Gugu, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But how are we all doing today? Hi, friends. Cool guy, Lord Gugu. Hello, hi, Dialix. Hi, Bucket. Hi, Dino. Hi, Duke. Hi, Jedi. Hi, cool guy. Hi, Nico. You missed the last stream. What is this? This is my van. I have a little RV. And this is my setup from there for us to be able to stream when I'm traveling. And right now, I'm in Colorado. I am only a handful of miles from a raging fire. It's awesome. Hi, Branzoni. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. How are you? Also, hi, PK. Hey, I'm a fan of you too. What happened with Bella? She stopped eating. And then couldn't stand. No. Oh, spooky. Spooky. Ignoring that message. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 27 months. Bella is, you can't see her, but she's back there sleeping. I've been tube feeding her and giving her some high calorie gel to try and get her to recover if she can. And actually last night, as I was going to bed, she has impeccable timing as ever. As I was going to sleep, she decided that she was going to stand for the first time since all of this. And she got up and wandered around. Not 67D. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 6-7 months. Thank you so much. Hi, D. Hopefully she's doing better soon. We'll see. It's been a real nightmare. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you all. So I have cleaned up diarrhea every day from Bella. It's awesome, especially in a small space. Especially, I am a bit of a clean freak. And today, I've had to do it twice. Once right before I took my shower, which I was like, I'm going to take a nice, long, indulgent, like, I did like a body mask before I got in the shower. I did a whole face mask in the shower. I did a whole bunch of things. Also, yeah, so I had to clean her up right before the shower. I took that opportunity to kind of like sanitize everything in the RV. The second that I got out of the shower, and this is important because I need you to know how miserable it was, not because I ever want to have to say this phrase on the internet, but wet and naked, had to once again clean liquid shit. It was awesome. Chat, I'm tired. I'm real tired. I'm gonna be honest. It's tired being a mummy to a high maintenance queen. We're tube feeding her every meal. I don't know if she's gonna bounce back, but for the time being, she seems determined to stick around. So that's what we're doing. But she's back there sleeping. First, my bloodline to hear those words. By the way, listen. Was in that situation when your kid was 6 months old. See, I really feel like I don't have to do actual motherhood. The worst part is that, like, it's not gonna get better. The worst part is that, like, you have, like, a cool kid who's, like, really sick and is gonna grow up and do amazing things, and I have a chihuahua who just won't, like, she is determined not to die. That's where we're at. Also, Phrasenator, I saw you. Hello. Sorry, I've been talking about this. Miss what happened with Bella? Hi, Fred, by the way. Basically, last Monday, she stopped eating and she stopped being able to stand. And the vet had told me, he was like, you know, get in emergency, do some blood work and stuff. And I just sort of like made the executive decision that it was going to be too stressful for her. And I was like, the only thing that they're going to give me is an appetite stimulant. And I'm already tube feeding her. So like, I'd rather than taking my baby to get poked and prodded, and they wanted to do a blood test and a urine test and all this stuff. And she gets stressed out at the vet, and she already like is at risk of a heart attack. Like, she has an enlarged heart. It's a whole thing. And I was just like, you know what? If I am able to get her to regain strength and get her appetite back up and, you know, whatever, then that's what it's supposed to be. But I'm not taking her to a vet who, first of all, isn't her vet. Like, we are far away from her regular vet. And I know that anyone who I go and see will be like, put this dog down. She's 18. But like, her vet knows her, and we're consistently in talks about like quality of life checks. These are signs that she's suffering versus not, and all this stuff. So like I know my dog better than some random vet, and I've already been told before where I went in when she had her seizure, and they were like, just put the dog down. And I was like, she just like ferociously ate a meal 2 hours ago. I'm not gonna do that. You don't know my dog. Excuse you. But anyways, I won't continue to talk about Bella, but I'm gonna be honest. It's been real difficult. And this past week, I have mourned this damn dog. Like this dog. I know that for those of you who are newer here, for the past 2.5 years, she's had dementia, which is a degenerative disease, right? Like, but for those of you who have been here longer, you know that Bella, first of all, used to be like a regular part of these streams. She used to be on my lap all the time. She used to always be involved. Not so much anymore, but like, that's the love of my life back there. That is my best friend, my longest time friend. I've had her over half of my life. I love that damn dog more than I've ever loved anything in this world. And I have had to mourn her so many times because she goes through these periods where she's like, I'm gonna die, mommy. And then she bounces back every single time. I mean, through no small effort of my own. I every drop of water that dog gets is from a tube from me. And that has been the case since February because she decided that she didn't want to lean down to drink from a bowl anymore. Oftentimes, I am tube feeding her food that I have blended up for her. As a vegetarian, blending up meat in my blender has been a disgusting and visceral experience, but I'll do it for her. I've learned how to cook liver, which I found out about something called the gallbladder, which can come in packets of liver, and it has a green substance in it, and if you poke it, it explodes and everything's green and you die. But like I'll boil liver for her. I don't listen. Because she's worth every moment and all the effort. Ah, yes, bile. It's real gross. I mean, Lord Gugu, it's such a difficult topic, right? I mean, for me, also, Sir Tractor, it's good to see you. For me, I have a very, like, I don't think that I'm God, you know? I don't think that I have the ultimate say over life and death. I understand in certain situations where it's like this dog is gonna be in agony and it is terminal and this dog is just gonna die and suffer while dying. Like I've had family dogs be put down before and everything, but like if I'm not 100% sure that it is the right call, to me, where I believe I would never feel like, especially with Bella, because she is so like she's had all of these incidents, she's had all of these circumstances where it's like she's not coming back from this. This is, you know, whatever. I'm just going to keep her comfortable, and then she bounces back. And I think that there is a part of me that is always like, I want to give her every chance. And if there's a little spark in that tiny fucking chihuahua, that like this dog has been, her body has essentially been paralyzed for a week. Like she's had no resistance in her legs. And I was like, if this keeps up, if this, you know, then we're getting into an issue of quality of life, obviously. But even with that being the case, every single day, that dog tried to stand, tried to get out of her bed to the point where she was tumbling out. And I had to go like, oh God, because she's so stubborn and she is not content to just like give up and go quietly. And now she's walking again. So it's like, I don't know. She wasn't supposed to live through February. She was supposed to die last year. A year and a half ago was her like projected death date because of her dementia. She flies past every single milestone, and she's here. And the rose shirt, yeah, it's actually green. You can't really tell because it's kind of dark in here, but I actually stole this from my mom. This was my mom's old shirt. Also, you have a little baby. Oh, I may not be God, but I'd kill God for my pets. I'd kill God for less. Listen. Say less. Honestly, Gym Leader Erica cosplay. Erica is so cool, and I like her vibe actually. And I decided to say goodbye to Duke all by myself after a week of him not eating, basically a multi-system organ failure. It was the worst decision I ever had to make in my life. But he was suffering, still sometimes feel guilty about it. TBH, so I understand. I mean, honestly, like, that is exactly what we've tested for, right? Because like once the organs start to shut down, because that was the thing about Bella, is we were gonna put her down in February because she had a stroke. And then the vet, who I love because I mean, when Bella comes in, he's obsessed with Bella. He is one of the best vets in Vegas and is always so busy. But if I call on a day and I'm like, I have a question about Bella, he will call me back that day. And he does not do that for everyone. And like the day after she had her seizure, I called that morning and I was like, Bella had a seizure last night. He came in an hour early to see Bella. He adores that dog and is truly like, I am so lucky to have found this vet because we have had some real bullshit vets. And he was like, before we decide anything, because he knows I can't have a conversation with him about Bella without bursting into tears. Like, he knows that, like, I love that damn dog. And so he was like, before we make a decision, I would not feel comfortable with how much I love Bella and how much I know that you love Bella with not doing a panel of blood work to make sure, because there are signs that she might have internal organ failure. And if that's the case, then like she is suffering and we need to have a conversation. But then her blood panel came back and it was better than like a dog in its prime. She got like 100% across the board. It was fucking crazy. I have it on my fridge at home because I was so proud of her. And because his labs were so bad. No, he's a good lab. Duke was the best lab, excuse me. But also it's because he loved you. That was why. Also, Basso, hello. PK. No, me. Also, Kronos, I saw you. Hi, Nintendo. Hi, friends. Hey, Titsy, who you talking to? Anyways, sorry, I know that we just had a long yap about my dog, but I felt very guilty about not streaming and not being consistent, and I'm gonna be honest, it is because I have been emotionally distraught and putting a lot of effort into my tiny little dog back there. And Kirby has been, I gotta say, Kirby's been an absolute angel. She's gone on hikes with me. We've been doing at least a good long walk every day. We did a star walk last night, which was amazing. He would take a treat from me, just chew it, just to make you feel better. What an angel. You know what, PK? I really appreciate that. One, always, but two, especially today, because when I was doing my like everything indulgent shower, I gave myself a face massage, and I was like, let's focus on the jawline a little bit. So I'm gonna pretend like that made a difference. So thank you. Your Instagram story of you carrying Kirby was the best thing I've ever seen. She is such a baby. She is just a baby. I love her. Also, thank you for the follow. Hi, Azrufer. Spooky. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Also, I don't know if you can see them, but I bought these little dainty, delicate Even Star earrings. I have been looking for wearable Even Star jewelry because like all of the ones that I had been able to find for years were just basically the costume necklace. And anyways, I found these and I've been obsessed with them. Obsessed. Basso, it's been a bit rough, I'll be honest. You found your dog in someone else's dating app photo? What? Do you know this person? What was the circumstance? But yeah, I've been trying to get outside. Unfortunately, because I'm on a big hiking trip right now, and the whole point is to get out and hike. But Colorado is currently burning, and there is a huge fire that just keeps getting bigger every day. I can see it from my window. Don't say hike. No, I was just talking about you. It broke. It's in my hair somewhere. Yeah, no, Adriana, first of all, hi. Literally. Oh, it's still in my ear. Literally, the mountains were absolutely covered in smoke. And I opened my door this morning to let Kirby out to go to the bathroom, and it smelled like a campfire outside. It was like, oh, cool. You guys are on fire right now? I know that y'all are no stranger to that. Yeah, it's I've been keeping an eye on evacuations. Currently, surrounding towns have been evacuated, but it seems to, first of all, the wind has been insane out here, which is not helping the fire situation, but it is going the other direction at least. So, oh, good night, PK. Thank you. He's no longer leaving the house, which, like, that's all I want to do right now. I want to leave my house. I'm supposed to go hiking tomorrow. My aunt and uncle and younger cousin, they're all in town. They're staying in my grandparents' cabin right now, and we went on a hike earlier this week, and it was so much fun. I had a great time with them, and we're supposed to go on a bigger hike tomorrow, and I'm worried about the air quality. I'm a little nervous because at the best of times I have asthma. At the worst of times I got that no, I'm not going there. But no, it's bad. And I think that anyone who has ever asked ChatGPT a question should be burned at the stake, but not where it could catch fire. And also, I think that anyone who has had a hand in building a data center should be torn apart limb from limb and then strung up in the streets and used as a dartboard. But that's just like my political affiliation. Hi, what's up, Tarabi? How are you? It's so crazy because like no one wants them. And I don't understand how they're still getting built. Also, did anyone else not realize how many there were? I I saw something that was about how a single county in Virginia had 37 data centers, and I was just like, I'm sorry. Ugh. But anyways, remember to use your paper straws, folks, while we continue to bomb countries and pay money to terrorist organizations and build data centers for technology that no one who I respect uses. Data centers are killing us. We couldn't make an emergency shipment because emergency shipment is what I just said. Emergency shipment, because that's like every time Spicy Sausage plays in a premiere, inevitably I say spicy sausage every single time. I say spicy sausage, and I don't ever mean to. But also, like, Sir Doctor, that's crazy. Don't forget taking medicine away from children and the elderly. Hey, whoa, hey, data centers need that water, guys. Be careful with what you drink, okay? No, Lexi, literally. You know what? Honestly, I've always thought this. I'm like, if we can somehow weaponize their ignorance, because like the right has been doing it for years, right? Being like, this new issue, you care about it, and here's why. If we can like use that power and be like, hey, this minority who you're racist against caused global warming. Here's affirmative action that you can take. It doesn't fix it. But unfortunately, I don't think there's any fixing those people. And at least they'll start voting in the right way. And maybe they'll get better. And there's no hope. I unfortunately think that it is so disappointing that the dumbest people among us have their opinions matter and they get to vote. It's fine. Everything is fine. So I did open a little bit of this set already. To explain how the military pollutes an absurd amount. Right. So the military, because they don't have to like fully report their emissions. Because they're like, oh, actually, if you report on all of the chemicals that we're putting out, it actually gives away secrets, and we can't give away secrets. So no, don't look at that. We can do whatever we want, and it's fine. I have this pass that says I can do whatever I want. It's awesome. Okay, so I have opened a little bit of the set. I opened my 4 daily packs. I have not been opening. I've not been opening this app. Pokemon TCG Pocket lost me. I'm so like, I want to get it back into it. I miss feeling excited about this game, but every set has just made me sad. I will say the art of this one is cute. I like that. I pulled a cutie Sylveon card, and I got a Rainbow Hisuian Zoroark. Those were my 2 pulls from I did a 10 pack in my 4 daily packs. A set every month killed this game. Yeah, and like not doing ban lists. You know, watching the makeup vid that is full news and political update, and I'm loving it. you know, curious about what's going on in America? We've got an Olipop for that. Actually, okay, chat, I have the raspberry sherbet Olipop. That's what UFOs are. Okay, I think it's so funny. One of my favorite side plot lines going on right now is that the Trump administration keeps trying to be like, aliens are real, and everyone hates them so bad that they're like, no one gives a fuck! Gas is $6 a gallon! And they're just like, okay. Get ready with me while we talk about skinning politicians, allegedly. This is all a joke. Anyways, yeah, cheers, chat. Hopefully Augie stops by and we can do another cheers. But the emails, guys! No, the emails! The vice president said that we're doing a Watergate a day, but the email! Really funny, unfortunately. He was being excited about conspiracy theories. Yeah. Unfortunately, I believe in some of them. I like don't even think that they're conspiracy theories. Like I think Epstein is in Israel. I'm sorry. I think he's alive and in Israel. Those pictures of his body, that was not him. I don't know. The fact that there were no cameras, I think his ass is over there. In pedophile capital of the world. I think that that's where he is. And I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds actually possible. That and like Charlie Kirk was taken down by Israel. Please don't let me pull the God back while I'm talking about Charlie Kirk getting taken out by Israel. Please, God, no. Thank God. Oh, wait, there's a shiny back there. I don't know. I believe it. It's a shiny flappy. Adriana, no. Also, hi, Timmy. How are you? That would have been a sign. True. I got Kirked live on stream, not clickbait. Yeah. This Piplup's real cute. Oh my God. We carry the flappy. Wait. Wait. Unfortunately, really excited to make a shirt with this on it. True Kirkification of cake. Guys, Adriana's stimming tonight. As Palm Beach Pete. 4th of July is canceled. I mean, yeah. Oh, stompy stomp. Also, I don't know why it's lagging so much. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Hopefully, it's fine. Oh, Lord Google, I'm so sorry. Sony announced they're officially ending all physical... I did see that. In Chronos, yes. You drove 6 total hours in the city? Yeah, no. No, baby needs to stim a little bit as a treat. I think Kirk could have been the greatest example for the right. They should try... Okay, so... I was in town getting... The lag isn't on your... Okay, if you guys aren't seeing lag, then that's great. I'm seeing a lot of lag on my end. I was in town after my hike with my aunt, uncle, and cousin because we went to go get ice cream. And as I was sitting there enjoying my ice cream, I saw in the window... Bear in mind, I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is a little mountain town. They don't have shit out here. And... Yeah. Yeah. They put that in there for me. Oh! I like the colors on this one. It's giving bisexual. Is Vulpix sneezing? They're definitely laggy. Is it just this, or is it the entire stream? Because if it's the entire stream, I don't know what to tell you. Look, bubbles, cute, whole thing, neat. You're not getting lag? I don't know what to tell you. Of the chant, our Socceroos were singing. Wait, you called them Socceroos? That's cute as hell. Your stream was a bit laggy, but your internet isn't good. It's probably because I'm streaming from a tin can in the middle of the mountains. It's not unbearable by any means. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. Let me just buy all these real quick. Okay, I did get the new Ninetales. I don't remember what it does. What does the new Ninetales do? Wow, Piplup stuff. Wow. Okay, new thing. Oh, it's that diva. I'm not fussed. I don't need to buy that. Men are the Socceroos, girlies are Matildas. Okay. The Danny DeVito Matilda movie. Genuinely? God damn it, Bucket! God damn it, D! What do you mean? Anyways, one of my favorite movies of all time. The Danny DeVito Matilda movie. Was I in love with Miss Honey? Was I in love with the Grinch? Just gotta remind you sometimes. You gotta keep me humble. For sure. I opened the door for that joke. You know what, Crimson Ninja? That is totally fair. And that is fair. Alright, let's see if there's anything good in Wonder Picks. That Greedent I'll probably pull at some point. I feel like Wonder Picking for a 1-star feels bad, because if you get it, then it's like, yay. If you don't, then it's like, I want to die. So either way. Okay, I've heard that my Lodic is crazy. I've heard that that deck is good. Oh, that's the new Ninetales. I really like the Ninetales and Vulpix art. Matilda was your childhood crush? See, I wanted to be Matilda. I was like, yeah, I can explode my family with my brain. Never managed it. Never managed it. LeBron left the Lakers? No way. Frostlass's arms come out of her skull? Do they? Oh yeah, this was the rainbow that I pulled. Oh wait, shit, that 10-pack kind of sucked. Wait a minute. Wait, I didn't get anything from that last 10-pack. What else is crazy? What? Flip 9 coins, 20 for each heads, 3 energy cost. Honestly, I might just run a Turbo Fire. Like, if Flame Patch exists. The Lakers got whitewashed. They call them the Quakers now. Wait a minute. Okay, using her Matilda powers on the AI data centers. I would. Oh my god. Also, hi, Renee. I will hydrate. I need that. Yeah, Crimson Ninja, pretty much. I mean, I still have my house that I usually live in. Puppy Pile deck looks so fun, by the way. I like Puppy Pile. I want this art. I want them to put this on other stuff because I don't use the covers. That seems like such a waste. Orphan tin packs. It's all about Puppy Pile deck now. I want to play Puppy Pile. No sound, no sparkle. There's a 1-star. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Oh, it's cute. BB. Okay. You need that actually? Which one? Oh, the cover. I did get the 1-star of the Sylveon and it's cute. Any bitches or still no? I'm thinking no, but remaining optimistic. Been using Puppy Pile deck 20 times for each pupper in your hand and on the field. Does really well in solo battles. Wait, was that a... There was literally... Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put all Pokemon you find there that have the Puppy Pile attack into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Okay, have good dinner, Adriana. Okay, Hisui and Lilligant is actually my girl. I love her so much. Oh! No way! I got shiny Metapod. No way. No way, no way, no way. No. Did Dene get an EX? Is it this? Am I about to pull it right now? Oh, it's the Zoroark. Okay, I think that this will be interesting as we get more discard support. Because right now I feel like it's not really an archetype that I literally pulled it. Cool. My bad. My bad. My bad. Nothing. Nothing. This is hurting my feelings. I did get a shiny. So like that's technically something. Hisui and Zoroark with Butterfree is actually real good. What's that do? Which Butterfree? Because there's a heal Butterfree. Don't look at that. 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 Crimson Ninja. You know, it might be. It might be. The goal is no. Unfortunately, I can't do it while I'm traveling. But 49 billion cards. Actually, yeah, that's an accurate number. You missed it. I'm lucky. See, you listened. Gathering berries. I like the Snorlax who's a side sleeper because I'd be doing that shit. Stweak! Thank you for the 3 streams, Stweak! I appreciate you. It's been almost 9 months now. In my defense, I've really gone through it. In my defense, we're gonna do it eventually. You hate on Pokemon Company, yet are also their biggest source of income. Many things can exist in one person. Belly sleeping? Never in my life. I've been trying to train myself to sleep on my back. It works sometimes. But then sometimes I'm like, I had a hard day. As a treat, I'm going to sleep on my side. And I've been doing that too much lately to the point where I think I've like trained myself. Oh, this is cute art. Look at that Pikachu. I've like trained myself back out of sleeping on my back. Oops. Hello? Oh my god. Got back? Got back? No way! No way! I think it's a good back! Let's go! Let's go! What did I say? Also, like, Diva, hello? The full art Wallace? Okay, if I get one more 1-star in this god pack, I'm gonna actually cry. I'm actually that god pack was 3 1-stars. Listen, hashtag grateful for sure, but I got 3 1-stars, 1 rainbow card that was the only rainbow card I'd already pulled. The full art Wallace was easily the best one. That was the only one I didn't already have. 1-star should be banned from god packs. I agree. I've seen people get like gold. I do have my playset of the Hisuian Zoroark though. So. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Man, me get a good god pack challenge impossible. At least 3 2-stars guaranteed. Oh, like that's how it should be. Yeah. Because it feels bad. It feels bad. Not to be hashtag ungrateful, but if it's really, it's like, I got a god pack. Did I though? You pulled all the rest of the rainbows? Good lord. 2 1-star limit? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I didn't have the Snorlax. Would you rather 1-star god pack or 2-star Probopass god pack? Yeah, do y'all remember when I got a Probopass god pack? My god pack luck has been simultaneously pretty good, but also awful. It was on my birthday too, and those were the only 2 cards better than a 1-star that I pulled. Your only god pack contains 0 1-stars. See, some people have all the luck. Hi, Raven. How are you? I just got a god pack. It was not a good one, but you're reminded and laugh in the BRB video every time. Actually, I just realized I don't know what BRB video is on this computer. Shall we find out together? Dick. What a time to go back. Anyways. Right. 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 If I typed that in chat, you would be banned. Well, yeah. Choose your starter playthrough since we unlocked multi-save file goal. I mean, that could be cute. I think it would be cute to do, like, challenge runs of it. I'm so excited for Alestral's Awaken, like, genuinely. Oh, thank you, Ravensballer, for clipping that. You're an angel. Headphone K. Yeah, I used to stream with headphone. I hate all of the genies. This one makes me upset. What does it do? I don't know. I was too busy being upset about... This Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon have 1 or more of the same type of energy attack. This does 60 more damage. This is very circumstantial. Oh, yeah. She does kind of look like the gay devil. Fun fact, I wasn't allowed to watch Powerpuff Girls when I was little. And that was why. That character. It was demonic. This is literally how Kirby sleeps. I love this Growlithe art. Doot, 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 doot. I like peeking as a treat. Okay. It's not working out well for me to peek. Apparently, I won't peek this time. Okay, apparently same karma if I peek or don't, so... the little greeting 1-star. Cute. Seeing if you remember which starter Lustral I said I was going to pick. I don't think anyone hypes up my amazing memory, and they would be incorrect to do so. I have no idea. Fun fact, Boff does. I don't know what I remembered around him. Fun fact, I got memory damage in my early 20s because of an immune disease that they put me on steroids for 6 months straight on, and it was oral and injected, and it shut down multiple of my organs, and I had like severe memory damage. So yeah, no, my memory sometimes she's good, but actually sometimes it does not exist. It's gotten better. Like I've like tried to improve it and stuff. And I used to have a really good memory. Like I could, and I still can do this kind of, but I can remember scripts really fast. I used to be able to learn scripts with like one read through, but not so much anymore. Hydrate. Ooh, the Stellar Panterror. Memory is overrated. True. Who gave me steroids? The doctors. It wasn't like steroids. It was like prednisone. Which you cannot be on that for extended periods of time. There are good reasons to not do that. But I was going into anaphylactic shock every week. So they were like, we probably just need to do this and we'll figure it out later. Lord Google, I'm so sorry. What set is Shiny Mega Gengar in? Oh. Okay, well, there was one sparkle. No sound. Imagine it was steroids and I got buff. That would have been a really good bit. I swear if the one sparkle was for a 1-star. See, this is another reason is that like they need to change the pull rates in this game because the current pull rates feel bad. I don't know if they've changed them since the first set. First set felt pretty good to open, but like even then, oh, Mega Shine, got it. But like the fact that they count 1-stars as pulls also. I imagine Buff K with the Primal Groudon battle music. Current rates feel so bad. It does, and it's part of why I don't really play this game anymore. Is because like when new sets drop, I'll sit and I'll open like the daily max limit, and then I won't touch the game again because it just is, it's not fun to sit and open at a bad pull rate, you know? You did a 10-pack and got 2 immersives and 2 rainbow. See, could not be me. Go play Champions. We are going to play Champions, actually. I need to get back into VGC. I did really enjoy VGC when I played before. And the only problem is that barrier of entry for me is that I hated Scarlet and Violet so bad that I don't know any of the new Pokemon, and so there are a lot of things that I don't know, and I've also forgotten a lot of the things that I used to know. Pokemon Champions is already out on mobile. You can already get it on mobile. Couldn't keep up. Yeah, the sets release way too fast. The fact that it's like, I think that it's a bad business model a little bit to, like, the fact that it's impossible to complete a set. In my opinion, it should feel, while like obviously it shouldn't be like a guaranteed thing, but it should be reasonable for people who like want to chase, like, I would like to complete this set, and it not be an impossibility because there are just like constantly new sets coming out and the pull rates are so bad. Not a massive amount of Pokemon in the regulation at the moment. It might be worth. It might be worth. Does this game know when I'm talking shit about it and my polls get worse? Which is, to be fair, every single time I've played this game in recent memory. Smaller sets, trading helps a lot. Feel like they're doing it with trading in mind, but forgetting those who don't. Yeah, and even then, like... Ooh, that's right. There's a good deck with this. 20 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Oh, damn. Yeah, part of me feels like they kind of don't really care about Pokemon Pocket. And so they don't really care if they're like losing people playing it. Okay, haven't pulled anything. Is there any deck I'm looking forward to play? I don't know that I'll play, honestly. That's part of the problem, is that I, for the longest time, kept up with every single event. I would have decks from every single set, and I just haven't wanted to. I just haven't wanted to. And that's a little sad, because I did really love this game when it came out, and I love certain things about this game. It's just very bring back Pokemon Pinball. Wait a minute. I think they're happy just printing money, TBH, for me. Mainly stop because champions, but also meta was rough for too long. They need a rotation. Absolutely. Livestream clash between you and Shady with a pack battle to build an Celestials deck to clash against each other. I mean, I feel like I would get my ass whooped, but you know, we love Shady in this house. Also, it was just his birthday. I saw after the fact, so I felt bad I didn't get a wish him a happy birthday on the date. But new Pokemon Conquest. So I have never played Pokemon Conquest, but I have a Pokemon Conquest game for the DS that I found recently. Building Puppy Pile could be fun. Also, no sound, no sparkle, by the way. Puppy Pile waiting room. We are gonna see how I feel after opening these. You'd quit your job for a new one? Pokemon Conquest? See, that's me with... I want a new XD Coliseum game. I thought those were so fun. I really like the Ore region. I think that's my second Milotic. Oh, just kidding. I hadn't even gotten one. Oh, that's right. I saw it in Wonder Picks. That's what it was. Okay, so first Milotic. Hi, Siobhan. How are you? Small balloon. Retreat cost of the basic Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 less. Okay. They're on NSO now. So I did a Coliseum playthrough years ago, which is actually up on YouTube still. It's up on YouTube. In a little, there's a playlist of it. And XD, I have played that so many times, and on stream specifically, I've tried to do... Wow, I collect all the basic cards. Cool. Could I, like, get some fucking pulls? Like, the fact that I got a God Pack and I still haven't gotten that many... Because what have I gotten? I've gotten Rainbow, Hisuian Zoroark, Full Art Wallace. Has the rest... and I got a shiny Flaffy and a shiny Metapod. Oh my god, are those the only things better than 1-stars that I've pulled? my god, this game sucks. Oh god, this game is ass. No. I didn't Crimson Ninja. I did not see that one. No sound, no sparkle. Cool. Very cool. Very fun and good. What did I enjoy the most out of PokeXD gameplay and story-wise? So the first time, sound by the way, first time that I played it, it was my first ever Pokemon game. I had grown up with the anime and I was obsessed with the anime, and I had like a Pokemon board game. I had all kinds of like Pokemon plushies and that kind of stuff, but I had never, because I didn't have like I didn't have a video game mom. Like, she didn't think that the girls should play video games. And so my experience with video games was very limited. And most of them were like, if my stepdad happened to like get me something. Like, I got a PS2 because, well, he wanted a PS2 and it was for me, but that's how I got into like Sly Cooper and stuff. But so it was my first ever Pokemon game, and just the experience of, first of all, I love double battles. I love that all the battles are double battles. It was so weird because after I got that game and I played through that and I was so obsessed with it and I had so much fun, I went and I used my own money to buy a copy of Soul Silver, and that was my first main series game. And I remember being like, that's weird, why are they single battles? But anyway, so I loved the double battles. I loved going through a journey with all the Pokemon. Also, at the time when I got that, I hadn't been allowed to watch the Pokemon anime past, I saw like the first episode in the Johto anime. Like I got the first like VHS. And then my mom, I remember one day, was like, girls really shouldn't be watching this. I don't want you watching Pokemon or like doing Pokemon anymore. So I didn't know a lot of the Gen 2 Mons, and I didn't know any of the Gen 3 Mons. And so I was like, genuinely, I was discovering it for the first time. And I remember there are a couple Pokemon that, so I had never seen Espeon or Umbreon before, and I was so obsessed with Espeon immediately, and she was that's who I picked, because you start with an Eevee, and so and you can like choose to evolve it into whatever. So I picked Espeon, and I was obsessed with Espeon. And then I remember at some point, so Lavrina has the cutest, always like the cutest Pokemon that you can snag. And anytime I had a battle against Lavrina, I got so hyped because I knew that I was going to get certified cutie pie. So there's a Delcatty outside of Mount Battle, I think. Is she outside Mount Battle? I think so. And that was the first time I'd ever seen Delcatty, and I remember being like, what is that Pokemon? It is so cute. And then Lavrina sent Delcatty out, and I remember being like, please, 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 please be a shadow Pokemon. Please let me snag her. And then I got to snag the Delcatty, and so and Delcatty and Espeon, those were like holding it down on my team. I loved that Delcatty. Delcatty is still one of my favorite Pokemon to this day. But anyways, I liked the story. I liked that then you could go and get like the entire team with all the legendary birds, and Lugia at the time was my favorite legendary, still one of my favorite legendaries. It might be like Xerneas or something, I don't know. But anyways, then you can do like the whole Mount Battle challenge, which was actually so hard. There's actually, so now that I'm thinking about it, there's this league, and I don't remember what it was called, but it's the guy who was like the Pikachu trainer. He invites you after you beat the game out to this like exclusive Coliseum thing. And I remember, I don't think I ever won a single battle out there, but I didn't understand Pokemon at the time in terms of the mechanics. I didn't know like type matchups, for example. Like I knew from the anime like ones that were obvious, but like, for example, I thought that electric and water were sort of like mutually weak to each other, and so my ass was always sending water types out against electric types, thinking like, if I can just hit this electric type with a water type move. I thought that for way too long. I also didn't understand the like physical special split, which at the time it was a Gen 3 game. It was like the evolution types were all of those were special. And so like, and I also didn't understand what it meant to build a competitive team or anything. But anyways, I have seen that Crimson Ninja. Oh shoot! Okay, listen, you complain enough and eventually you pull something. This is actually super sick, and my friend Aki would love this. I love Sableye, oh my god. The art is really good. But anyways, yeah, so Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, love that game down. Also Shadow Lugia, one of the coolest designs everywhere. Oh my gosh, hi Q! What are you getting to eat? Hi. Also, Legend Wait for It Dairy Twitch. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Whoop. Sick. Card, yeah. Ooh. Guys, I gotta be honest. Oh, shoot. I have been fighting for my life with the fires out here. And I have been coughing a lot. It was very smoky today. Don't call that a pull. Probably some ramen. I honestly might. I will hydrate. It's not. I hope it clears up a little bit because I'm supposed to go on a hike tomorrow. I honestly might make some ramen tonight for dinner after stream. You and Bob should get on the action challenge to a 4-way stellar hunt. I actually would love to do a series with Bob. I think that would be so fun. Get the marathon crew back together. But also no spoilers, chat, but I may or may not have a stellar race series incoming. I don't know. I may or may not. Who can really say? Maybe keep an eye on my socials if you're interested in that. If you want to see me race someone. Oh, okay. There was one sparkle. It's a shiny. It's a shiny. Oh, it's Mega. Not Mega. It's shiny Kangaskhan. Let's go. Saw a video regarding Wolfie with his protective parent. Find it odd that 90s kids in USA from the big cities like California, Washington aren't allowed to do things, quote, without a certain border. I didn't see that. What is that about? Oh, I love Shiny Mareep. Oh, she's one of my favorite shinies. Oh, I love her so much. She's pink. Oh my god. Is this a second god pack? No. Oh, man. No, man. Okay, can I confess something? I don't like the color that they chose for the background of the Milotic card. They did hear me complaining. They should hear me complaining. Okay, come on. All right, last pack. I won't peek. Nope. I mean, hey, it's still pretty good. 2 shinies and then the full art. Like, do you see what I mean? Why did they choose that color? Milotic is one of my favorites. Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that? Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh god, I need to pull that. The rainbows are usually my favorites. There are only Tapeworm is kind of dookie colored. It kind of looks like it's like a fighting type Pokemon. I'm like, why'd they do that to her? That was a pretty decent 10-pack. I'm not too upset about that. That was one of our better ones so far. That was literally better than the 10-pack where I got a god pack. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Oh, it's a shiny. Okay, we got the Pikachu 1-star. Person from Amsterdam suburbs allowed to watch until Pokemon parents speak out about unhealthy behavior like binging TV for 3 hours straight. Oh, that would be that would be not the best behavior. It's a shiny Caterpie. Little baby. I like Caterpie. I wish that the pink Butterfree from the anime existed in the games. Like, I wish that was Butterfree shiny or something. It makes me sad. She's gorgeous. I wanted a pink Butterfree so bad. Also, if Pokemon really loved women, they would make, you know, the pink Pokemon from that island with the pink berries? They would make a feature where you can get those berries in the game and you can feed it to Pokemon and make them pink. One-off distribution of Spiky Ear Pichu. Did they do that in Soul Silver? Because there was some sort of event in Soul Silver that I remember finding out about after I bought the game. And I was like, how do I get this thing? And it was like, only from this special event that happened forever ago and it's never going to happen again. Too bad for you! Oh, armored Mewtwo. Yeah, and not just like in Pokemon Go. Like, that doesn't count. Didn't transfer for... It didn't? That's so devastating. Square shinies where you can change the colors. Oh. See. We gotta be cut off soon, surely. Galarian Rapidash. I love Galarian Ponyta. I wish that they had just stuck with the level of slay that they did with Galarian Ponyta. It's because they gave her a... I already got this shiny. They gave her a hair straightening. Like, they gave her a hair relaxing treatment. And I was like, why? This is a crime to curly-haired girls. When did I get diagnosed with autistic behavior? Not until I was an adult. Also, I wasn't technically diagnosed, but I did have a therapist go, hey girl, you got this. And I was like, I don't need to pursue that further. Because, like, it's difficult to get a diagnosis, right? And it doesn't, like, as an adult, it doesn't do that much for you. The Rapidash also felt like a bit of a letdown to you. And the shiny being, like, yellow and green was interesting, too. Speaking of shinies. Oh, the immersive, it's I almost called his ass Greedent. Sorry to Danae. Oh, look at all the babies. Oh, you got the Danae infestation, actually. Look at them. Oh. I like the little squeaks. Oh, look at the one up there. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, look at all of them. Oh, wait. Hey, that's the balloon. These are all items that are cards. Oh, hey, this is the kids' room from the card, the kids' room. Oh. 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 Okay. And that's leftovers. They did a lot of references in that. That's cool. Just because the dude is eating. My adult sister was diagnosed with autism 4 years ago, and I think it has had a drastically negative impact on her, but she wouldn't see it that way. I mean, it's ultimately up to her, right? It is so funny, though, like, For those of us here, which I'm streaming a card game and you're all here, so I would imagine that there's like a less than 0 or higher than 0% chance that some of you are. But for those of you who were diagnosed with autism, but like your parents hadn't heard of it, you know how it's always really obvious what parents got it, and that's always the parent that's like, I don't know, where could this have come from? You know what I mean? Like, one of my parents was in the military and is a nurse and has no problem keeping the house clean, spotless. And the other parent can name every bird. So it's like, where could it have come from, you know? I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. Hang on. Every bird, by sound too, by the way. Yeah, no, totally not, Nintendo. Totally not. Will literally be walking around and he's like, oh, that's a Stellar's Jay. I'm like, sure thing. Absolutely. Although, to be fair, I have been getting that with hummingbirds, where I've been getting very into hummingbirds. They're my favorite animal, probably, maybe. I'm real bad at making decisions, but probably hummingbirds are my favorite animal. You got the combo from both of them. You know, sometimes people really do find each other, and sometimes and sometimes those people procreate. And I think that's beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Probably nothing happened. But I mean, also at the end of the day, like, diagnosis or not, whatever journey any one particular person has had with finding out or like learning themselves or whatever it may be, sometimes it's just nice to know. $22.99. I've never spent a penny more than that on this game. Sometimes it's just nice to be like, oh, that's why I'm like this, and then keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's kind of been my relationship with it. Like, I haven't taken any real action in my life outside of being like, oh, neat. Anyways, sure. But sometimes it's comforting. It's comforting to be like, oh, that's why I do this. I think that's beautiful. Mrs. Azed, your dad, obviously. See, it's one parent knows exactly who, okay? It's in the art section. Oh, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out. That's the thing, though. I think that's why I'm like this, was a horrible mental influence, at least for my example. I mean, here's the thing. Like, as with anything in life, I think it comes down to the person, right? Like, we've all met people who use circumstances, whatever they may be, to justify not getting better, not having personal growth, or not needing to have personal growth. And this can be true of anyone for any reason. I also think that, like, I've dealt with people who have used things as excuses to be like, oh, I can't do this, I am this way, as opposed to like using that as a tool to identify the way that you can do certain things. And it's like, sometimes you just have to find a process that works for you. Sometimes I have to do things, go about things a different way because I am motivated differently, and like figuring out my brain is something that I have found fun and also is a whole situation in there. But it comes down to the person, right? And some people will just be like, I can't do this because of this, rather than like, I need to do it this way because of this, you know? I think it's a framing thing. Okay, the themed collection thing, like notification thing, has been busted for the longest time. Have shiny Gigalith! That's literally one of my favorite shinies of all time. My god. Parents never caught your ADHD despite your mom being an elementary school teacher. Was good at school. Never mind. 15 math questions took you 4 hours. Not because they were hard, because you wouldn't look at your book more than 5 seconds at a time. See? I mean, that's also part of it, right? Is that like... Fuzz! Over 3 years is bonkers. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate you. How are you? But that was like part of it, is that I am a really good test taker and I always got really good grades in school. And so no one ever thought to ask any questions. And also I'm like a girl. So it was even less likely that anyone was going to ever ask any questions. Also, hi, Brady. Have that confirmation so you can be like, yeah, that tracks. See, that really, for me, that's it. Or sometimes it's just like, classic Kaylin, you know what I mean? At junior high they made fun of your autism, but fast forward 10 years later you've given lectures about neurodivergence. That's amazing. But also, like, I don't know, I think that's kids are so mean. And like they will make fun of you. And what's funny is that like they had the thing to make fun of you about, whereas like I know, because I got bullied growing up, and I'm sure that the fact that I'm on the spectrum had something to do with it, but because like that wasn't a thing that was obvious, or at least like it wasn't known, I got bullied about other stuff, like being really, really pale, or being I was like skinny scrawny in school, like, oh my god, I got made fun of about that, or like made fun of for like not having friends for a while. Middle school was a bad time. This Mega Ampharos is gorgeous. I love the pink. I love the pink baby. But also, you know what? You know what's so fun is that none of those people are living lives that I envy. Have you ever realized, like, have you ever looked back at like these people were real shitty to me growing up, or like these were people who were mean consistently to other people, and just like consistently across the board, I wouldn't want to be any of them. Not one. I'm just saying, people who act like that, it's always coming from a place of not being complete or great, you know? Who will bully a nice, sweet person like you? Listen, these kids will bully anyone. They really will. To be fair, I was a little weirdo. Okay? I was a little freak. In middle school, I was really obsessed with cows for like a year. I even made a website. And some of the things I did, I'm like, I was asking to get made fun of. You know what? I can reflect. I can look back. And I can acknowledge that I was being kind of... Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You are cute. I love that. I love that for you. But also, like, you're cool. So kids will really find anything to nitpick. They got no filter. That is true. Also, hi, Cooperman. Oh, I got a puppy pile little emblem. That's a lot of cards. I said not to look at that. being in honors AP classes helped. See, that did not help me. That did not help me one bit, no. Has the day technically turned over? So I was like, I was just thinking that I've opened like a lot of packs. There were no sound, no sparkle, but then this one did have a sound. Oh, it was just a 1-star. It was great to see you too. I've been all right. I have been doing okay. Things with Bella have been a bit rough, which is why I haven't been streaming so much, but otherwise, I hope that you have been doing well. Because I think the day switches over at 10 p.m. Pacific. Because I think it's 12 Central. So that means it definitely did. So I think I'm going to cut myself off. We'll open one more after this. Because I cannot end on this 10-pack. This is ass. Are you kidding me? I got 1-star and that's it? Bullied you for being a nerd. Same guy also got protected by a teacher. Because they both are chubby. Same bully was also using drugs. Oh, God. See. See. When was daylight savings? On my birthday. Is she recovering now? It might be in 40 minutes. I don't know, girl. Uninstall the game. That honestly might be the way. So she's 18, right? There's only a certain amount of recovery that we can do, but I've been, tube feeding her. I've been trying to give her all the chances that she can get. But okay, I'm gonna open one last tip. Wait, never mind. That answers my question. We hit the daily limit. Okay. Damn, we really went out on a bad 10-pack. Let's see if we can get a better individual pack until we get cut off here. Yeah, I did have my birthday was the only 23-hour day of the year. Oh, are you telling me your sister's waking up? Yeah, I see her. Hang on. Hang on. Speaking of Bella. 1 second, chat. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I see her. I see her. Thank you. Gotta get my slippies. I see her. Maybe girl. I'm just gonna get her a little water. Little more water. Okay, chat. Thank you for your patience. Had to get her some water. She might be waking up. Hey, Kirby, come here. Come. I know. I see your sister. I see that she's moving around. Thank you so much for the alert. Okay. We're going to open the last little bit here. And then probably I will need to end and go tend to Bella. Oh, Lexi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. 16. That's a good long life. Okay, don't ever make noise for a 1-star. Don't ever do it. Yeah. Yeah. Can you help? Mommy needs to get like a good pull before we end. Oh yeah, chat Kirby says hi. She says hi. Looked like there was an EX back there. No, I guess I was just seeing this side of the hollow. Blessed by the Kirby. I know. She, to be fair, has been very, very good and very, very sweet through all of the Bella stuff. She has made certain things slightly more difficult, I will say. However... Oh, hi, Jay! Thank you so much for your 2-1 step for 81 months. How are you? It's good to see you. Sorry you're late. That's okay. We are coming to the end here. Because Bella's back there waking up. Is she though? I don't know. She was shifting around for a little bit. She might want to get up and wander around. You were taking a headache nap. Oh no! Did you sleep it off? At least? Are you feeling better? Hi. We didn't get to go for a WALK today because it was so smoky outside. And I know that... Nothing. I know she's looking at me like... Excuse me, Mommy, are you forgetting something? I think it was sudden weather change. Oh, did it get like really hot all of a sudden or something? They're letting me continue to open single packs. So I'll take it. I need to get something. Why did you walk into the room? For Bella? Because she was struggling and starting to wake up. That's why Kirby was barking. They're still letting me open single packs. And I needed to give her water because she hasn't had water since before I started streaming. Why are you questioning women? Wait a minute. True. Oh, I meant why? Did you walk into the room that turned hot? Oh. Chat, we'll let him live this time. We won't kill him today. Carbon copy version of a cloud in which people use 3DS to play online Pokemon ORAS with adjusted 3DS firmware. I'm sorry, what? You're more charming in person. I believe you. That's fair, Nintendo. It's not gonna be hard. I feel like they should cut me off soon. I feel like there's no way they're gonna keep letting me do this. Right? Guys? Hi, baby girl. Kirby's been eating so good because I got Bella a lot of people food to try and entice her to eat. and Bella hasn't eaten any of it. So I have like a whole thing of chicken, and she's just been eating that. And actually, wait, I have these little mini mozzarella balls that I got for Bella. So I was like, maybe because she likes cheese. I was like, maybe she'll eat that. Hasn't eaten it. Should I give you those as tweets? Do you think? Chat, should I give Kirby a little mozzarella ball? Wait. Well, after they cut me off, should I give her a little mozzarella ball, see if she likes it? You love little cheeses. I saw those in the store and I was like, oh my god. Because mozzarella is lower in fat, and Bella had pancreatitis a couple years ago, which can happen in older dogs if they get a little bit too much fat in their diet. And to be fair, she's a peanut butter hound, so she was good. Anyways, but as a result, now I have to be really careful about her fat intake, because then, you know, her pancreas could have... Okay, so we have officially been cut off. Let's check Wonder Picks one last time in our little things here. Ooh, little side duck card. Okay, here's my thing. The fun cards that they give us, why don't they give us 2 so that we could have a playset? That's my only thing there. It is unethical to give mozzarella balls to dogs because then every future meal pales in comparison. To be fair, Kirby gets bored of every single food, even if it's like gourmet. We out here opening genetic Apex? Wait a minute. The side up card is very cute. Damn. Y'all can't pull shit either. Seems like maybe it's a Pokemon TCG Pocket issue. If plain chicken broth would be good for Bella. So if it's unsalted, she could do it, but also sometimes those have like onions and garlic in them, which dogs aren't really supposed to have. So what I've been doing actually is I've been taking her wet food and blending it up with water, and making kind of like a little slurry. It's real gross, but then I've been giving that to her through a syringe. So it's kind of like chicken broth. Like I've been making my own. But right now, since she's so sensitive to everything, if she got anything like onion or garlic that could upset her, or like too much sodium, that could be a little tough. But my vet actually did recommend trying baby food for her. Apparently, with really sick dogs who aren't gonna eat, you can try baby food. So next time I go to the town, which I actually probably need to go tomorrow because I ran out of stuff to make salads, and I have a salad every day. One thing about me is I love a girl salad. I really do. And I ran out. So I was gonna go and get some stuff for me, but also possibly look and see if I can get some baby food for Bella. Okay, hold on. We've got a Kirby quest. Thank you for the suggestion though. And honestly, like if I can find a broth that doesn't have anything in it, I might get that to just add to her water. Like just to get some more calories down her. She likes dressing with a side of salad. Okay, you think that because here's the thing, chat, and I'm gonna have to expose Jay. Jay eats dressing or eats salad with no dressing, just like dry lettuce. I will hydrate. Thank you, Blazin' Bro. Also, hi, how are you? Okay, Kirby. I have something really fun, but you're gonna have to cooperate with me, okay? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. How far back do I have to move this chair for you to be visible in it? Because you're tiny. Okay. Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Good sit. You stay. Okay, I'm gonna get the little mozzarella cheese. You stay. Kirby taste test. You stay. How cute are these? I found they're like little itty bitty, so it's like that's perfect. That's perfect for Bella. cook chicken and water, use that. Don't know what chicken you use. Usually just for the dogs, boneless, skinless chicken breast. You like tasting the food? Yeah, and having dressing on it gives you something to taste. Okay, this is Kirby's first time having a little mozzarella cheese ball. Okay, stay. 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 You gotta stay. Get it. Yeah, you're not sure about that. She's really picky. Some human food, okay, great. Yeah, put it on my chair. Great. that's what you want. Are you eating it? Don't jump. Did you drop it? What are we doing? Okay, she actually did eat it. She's so funny. She so even foods that she loves, like gonna have cheese and slobber on your ass. I know. God, it's like my early 20s. Anyways, but there are foods that she, God damn it, Kirby. Foods that she loves that, like, if it's even slightly wrong in the way that it's presented to her, she just doesn't fuck with it. Like, if I give her a piece of strawberry that's slightly too big, she's like, no, I don't think so. Or if I give her, like, an appy, that's one of her favorite foods, like a little piece of apple. Again, if it's slightly too big, she spits it out and leaves it on the ground. And then we'll look back at me like, can I have a different piece? You said basically the same thing. Oh my God. Giving her steak and hot dogs. Hey, listen, whatever it takes to get them to eat, you know? What am I doing this weekend? My aunt and uncle and cousin invited me to do something with them for the 4th of July, which, like, you know, fuck America, but I will spend time with my family. And then apparently on Sunday, we're gonna go see the local theater put on Julius Caesar, which should be interesting. Friday to early Sunday. So I'm spending, because Friday I'm doing a hike with them, and then Saturday and Sunday I have plans with them. But there might be, like, I might get back early-ish, depending. Do you want another piece? Come here. Come. I am a doggy waiter. Literally, yes. Spin. Good spin. Stay. I think she liked it, guys. She's so excited about it. What did you just say? What did you just say to me? Kirby, spin. Spin. Good spin. You gotta sit. Stay. Oh, okay. I get it. I hit her in the head with it. I dropped it and it hit her in the head. So, to be fair, she more than earned it. By I'm leaving forever. I think that's reasonable, all things considered. That's crazy. Kronos, this is not the time. He's gonna ban you. Listen, Nathan, you know, the things that I love about America are actively being destroyed. We have some of the most beautiful nature in the world, some of the most diverse. It's incredible. And yet none of these motherfuckers ever saw Pocahontas. They are not painting with the goddamn colors of the wind. And it's real disappointing. Miss you when I'm gone. Oh my god, you guys should kiss. That's crazy. I will hydrate, Monziel. Thank you. The colors are gray now. Literally, there is a forest fire so close to me that the mountain range that I'm parked next to, I have a gorgeous view of some of the most beautiful mountains in the world. And I couldn't see them because it was so smoky. So yes, it was literally gray here. Also, let me, before we end, because Bella hasn't woken up yet. We have a couple minutes. What if we open some Shattered Stars? What if browsing a dating app and saw your dog in a girl's photo? Yeah. No, so like what, like at Chronos context? Like what do you, how? Was she like at your house or like at a party? Okay, Ignector sticker. Okay. So I'm particularly excited about having, dog park. That's really funny, actually. I'm excited that I found some of this set specifically because my chances of pulling the X of 10 Stellar and Titan are kind of high considering that Dan's opened all the packs that don't have them. Okay. Whew. Nope, we got a stained glass spirit. Did you slide in the DMs? To be fair, that's like the craziest opener ever. Like, that's your in. I've heard of men getting dogs to meet women, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Hollow Scythe of Demeter. To be fair, I have... I think I have 6 more bundles, so I might open one more after this. It's really good lore for a couple. That's a great story. To be fair, I have dated people that I shouldn't have dated because the way that we met made a good story, and I got a little too attached to that. Okay, Folloy Forest. I was like, you know what I mean? We've all been there. We've all been there. It's the best way in. Having a cute dog. How we met is cute, so I got a chance. Yeah. We got Chrysor as our sticker. Those cards are pretty AF, aren't they? I'm getting so excited for Shattered Stars Ethereal. I'm really excited about it. Which, by the way, they posted a bit of the video that I did for them. So I have some of my like voiceover stuff that just got posted today, which was cool. I posted it to my Instagram story. We got a full art Verdalith. I always check the reverse hollow slot, even though I know in this one it's not a stellar slot. Okay, we have 2 more packs left. And then I have to go, yay, casters. And I'm always saying that. After this, chat, I think Bo inspired me. I gotta make some ramen for dinner. I think that's the way. Full art, Floy Forest, to be fair. Gorgeous, but not what we're searching for. One more. Oh, okay. Good night, Spooky. After you got on to me for leaving you, you're leaving me first? I can't believe this. Okay. Although, y'all will have to help me decide which ramen to get, and I can show you my cool pantry. Whew. Hollow Scythe of Demeter. Dang, that was the last pack, too. Okay, maybe one more. Is it true that everything for stores and such is only reachable by car or bus, and how much time miles it is? And how much time / miles is it to go back and forth? I mean, that's dependent on where you live. So like I live in Vegas, and while there is public transit, like you can take a bus for sure. I mean, you can't walk anywhere. One, it gets way too hot in the summer. Two, that place is not walkable. In Vegas, basically everywhere that you go is like 30 minutes away. Obviously, most places that you live is like a 5-minute drive to the grocery store. Some places, Galvinum. Some places you can walk to the grocery store, like cities. New York City is one of those places. They also have decent public transit. Same with when I lived in DC. Theoretically, if I had lived in DC proper, I probably could have, walked or taken the metro to get to the grocery store. Reasonably speaking. The photo you took of the mountains and the stars. Oh, you liked that one? Hollow Bloom. So I'm going to try and get some more. I found out, okay, so for everyone in this hemisphere, at least, on the 17th or the 18th of this month, I think, there's a meteor shower starting. So I'm going to be trying to get out and see them most nights and try and get some like cool pictures. I'm just using my phone. It's nothing crazy. I have been trying to take like actual pictures, but sometimes I just want to be out there. But yeah, as we get a little closer to the new moon, I'm gonna go out and try and take some cool star pictures. Okay, stained glass spirit. All right, this is actually the last pack. This is actually the last pack. Then I'm cut off. Well, thank you, Lord Gugu. I'm glad that you liked it. Honestly, the picture that I took of Kirby on our hike. Hold. I think I have to turn the brightness down in order for you guys to see it. This one gotta be one of my new favorite pictures of all time. Look at her. Look at the baby. Get a good picture of the stars because that's how I see you. See me. Yeah? Pacific Standard Time? I'm currently in Mountain Time. Oh, meteor shower. What? I was like, huh? So the meteor shower is going to be from July 17th or 18th through the beginning of August. I think it peaks July 30th, but you should be able to see it around there. So your post where Kirby eventually was just like, carry me. She was like that the whole hike. She was not having it the entire time. Literally every bit of shade that we came up to, she plopped down in protest. And I had to I was encouraging her with water. I was encouraging her with treats. I was giving her praise and petting her and all kinds of stuff. And she was just not having it. So I made her walk all the way to, we didn't even do the full hike. We stopped early because it was like, she's not enjoying it. So that's fine. I mean, she was enjoying it. She was just tired. And I was like, make it here and then I will carry you the entire way home. So I put her in her little harness and I hiked her back to the car. All right. Our final poll of the evening is the X of 10 and Titan. I can feel it. I can feel it. No! Hollow side of the meter. Okay. That's okay. I still have a few more bundles left. And we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So being carried on hikes with you is an option. Yeah, if you weigh 10 pounds. Even then, I gotta say, she got heavy eventually. I was just like, let's open more. See, I would. But actually, I'm real hungry. And also, Bella's probably needing her dinner. She didn't get her dinner earlier. I do. I'm so skinny. That's true. Skinny icon, skinny king. Oh my god. Basically, you weigh as much as one grape. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I don't know. Thoughts on the new set? I don't know that I have any. I might try and build the puppy pile deck. People are saying it's fun and cute. I like the idea of a puppy pile deck. I'm gonna go take a nap before finishing homework. That sounds like a good plan. I miss you so much. And you need a new comfort game. The Witcher 3. That's what I do. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to get back into streaming regularly. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been. It has been genuinely... Oh, Kevin, I'm sorry. Hi. It has been a real rough time with Bella, to be perfectly honest with you guys. It's been real rough, but you know, we love her obviously, and we'll be doing everything that we can, and I will stream as often as I can. I definitely miss it when I'm not doing it. And we have to eventually finish Pokopia. Oh my god. We have to finish Pokopia so that we can play Champions, and then eventually when we're home, we got to do Radical Red. Don't think I've forgotten. But anyways, I love you all so much. If you have been hanging out and haven't followed, you should totally do that. I know, me too, Kevin. But yeah, if hey, you know what? If while I'm having to take a bit of a break to tend to Bella, if you're ever like, damn, I could really go for a K stream, there is a VOD channel, and all of the playthroughs are in neat little playlists and stuff. So if you're like, I could watch her Paper Mario playthrough or whatever it may be, those are all up there. You can go hang out there, and I'm going to do my best to get back to streaming as much as I can, because I miss you guys. And yeah, I appreciate you all for hanging out. Tamagotchi life. Listen. I do, Lord Gugu, but I appreciate that. I miss your voice and face. I miss your voice and face. I will let you know. But yes, I will see you all again, hopefully super soon. Maybe Saturday, because I think I'm just doing stuff during the day. We'll see. Depends on how Bella's doing. But I'll see you all soon, and thank you so much for being here and all the love and support today.